Sunny, discussing logistics involves daily learnings. Every day you need to dig out, you need to learn new things. But summarizing everything in a few words is like nearly impossible for me. Still would like to take a try on this. Sunny, there are multiple crises, multiple mishappenings, multiple hurdles during my early days. It's easiest because whatever I say, somewhere, somehow it hits the sustainability topic. But I have upskilled myself.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. I'm Sanjeev Pant, and today we have the privilege of speaking with an expert in logistics and supply chain management, whose career spans across decades of excellence in operational strategy and business growth. His career is marked by his deep expertise in last mile delivery setup, nationwide operations management, and customer experience enhancement. Currently, fulfilling the role of Vice President of Operations at Ascent Air Private Limited, GSA, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Sanjeev Pant to the podcast. Mr. Pant, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Sunny, and thank you very much. Good morning to all. It is my privilege to be here and share my insight with the logistics industries.
To hear that. All right. So to begin with, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Right. So with that in mind, what drives your passion for logistics and how do you stay motivated in this challenging field?
To be very fair, Sunny, discussing logistics involves daily learnings. Every day you need to dig out, you need to learn new things. You don't have same problem, same situation all the day. Every day is a new day for us. We can't say that every case will be identical. Each day presented a new test case for us that we need to handle like a greenfield project. Only the experience matters. Hurdle is new, solution will be always customized. Each time we must refer to our books, regulations, tax, custom acts, applying that knowledge to our experience to develop new solutions. To be very fair, Sunny, we cannot rely on the same path we took last time. We need to add up certain spices in terms of experience. This challenge typically provides me with the motivations and power, as I need to learn something new every day. Most of the time, I focus on the mantra, learn, teach, learn. Every day is a learning, every day is a teaching. Every day you are learner, every day you are teacher. If you learn, my motto, then only you can earn. But the zeal to learn must be there. This drives me to go to the extra mile in my journey and keep me alive and inspired.
Amazing, Mr. Pant. And thank you for the excellent start to this interview. Your passion for logistics is truly inspiring, Mr. Pant. And thank you for sharing what keeps you motivated. All right, so continuing our conversation, logistics is often described as the backbone of the economy, enabling trade and commerce across the globe. So can you share an experience from your early years that shaped your understanding of logistics and set the stage for your future career?
Well, this question is very interesting, I must say, but summarizing everything in a few words is like nearly impossible for me. Still would like to take a try on this. In today's globalized economy, logistics and transportation play a very crucial role in the international e-commerce or commerce. The movement of goods from one place to another is a complex process that requires careful planning and execution, encompassing activities from transporting raw material to delivering the finished product to the end users or the customer. For sure, logistics and transportation are the backbone of the international commerce. Without them, I must say the world economy would come to an halt. Globalization has significantly increased the movement of goods, services, and people across borders, making logistics and transportation critical for the success of business in this environment. Ensuring that goods arrive on time and in good condition involves meticulous planning and cost-effective models. Even product would be not viable if that is not delivering within the time or it is very costly as far as transportation or logistics is concerned. In my early days, the complexity and the paperwork involved in logistics were devastating, often leading to delay processes like octroi, chungi, naka, sale tax, custom paperwork were totally cumbersome. As a layman, you can't even imagine that how many hours we are spending on clearing our goods through a naka or a octroi or a chungi. However, with the digitalization, the entire process, entire supply chain fraternity like shipping lines, airline, freight forwarder, custom brokers, or bankers, foreign remittance are now interconnected online. The simplification has accelerated the entire process. And organizations like ITA is a main body of International Air Transport Association, are now with the paperless operations. Trade policies have also significantly influenced the evolution of logistics and transportation in international commerce. The liberalization of trade has facilitated global trade growth with countries, you can say, increasingly opening their market to foreign goods and services. The World Trade Organization has played a very vital role in the promoting the free trade and reducing barriers. Previously, in my early days, in my old high school days, we spent countless hours in clearing goods from competent authorities. But today's streamlined process have made this task much more efficient. Yes, older high school was difficult to handle out, but this saves me a true logistician, as it's the survival of the fittest, Sunny, I must say.
Incredible. That sounds incredible, Mr. Pant. And your early experiences in logistics are fascinating. They provide a great foundation for understanding the industry. All right, Mr. Pant, it is being said that the true test of leadership is how well you function in a crisis. So, can you share a time when you had to lead through a crisis and what lessons did you learn from the experience?
Sunny, there are multiple crises, multiple mishappenings, multiple hurdles during my early days. Still, I am facing a lot of challenges while handling my day-to-day operations. But still, if I have to highlight one case, I still remember in, I guess, 1993 or 94, we had a huge order from one of the topmost tire manufacturer of India. He had an order of approximately 60 tons of tires need to export from Delhi to Kabul. After lots of paperwork, lots of approvals from this to that, from the competent authorities, from the commissionerate, from all the trade bodies like Director General Foreign Trade, etc., etc. Finally, we succeed to clear that goods. After the handing over, normally after the custom clearance and all the approval from the competent authorities, you have to hand over those papers to the airline or the carrier who need to uplift that good from the origin. We handed over that shipment to the airline, and finally, with the happy faces, we went back to home, had a nice sleep. Next day in the morning, when I reached my office, everyone with a sad face. I said, what happened? We successfully delivered. They said, no, Sanjeev, there was a Taliban took over and all the flights are abandoned. That order was from the government bodies, then that has to sit. But there is no flight operations as of now until or unless this situation on the ground will stabilize. No carrier will fly till further notice. That means that goods are lying at the airport without any flights. Now we are under catch-20 situation. What to do? Government to government pressure is there. You need to forward that goods. At that time, there was a mode of transport, change of mode of transport, that from air to sea you can shift. Because at that time, the custom clearance and every paperwork was manual. As of now, it is not possible because it is barred, deleted, that process is no more. But that time, it was approved by the competent authority that you can change the mode of transportation from by air to by ocean. So we took the permission from the ocean mode that these goods are very essential, need to carry, need to be there in the Kabul because of the government order, and it's a bilateral agreement. We cannot stop it. Finally, we got the approval from the ocean freight station, that is ICD Tughlakabad, Inland Container Depot Tughlakabad. But 60 tons of goods need to transport from locally the airport to the ocean freight. I don't know whether you are familiar about Delhi jurisdiction or not. The airport is on the left side of the city and the inland container depot on the right side, that is Tughlakabad, almost 25 to 30 kilometers far away from each other. We need certain transport, certain trucks which need to carry from here to there. And for 60 tons, our calculation at that time was at least we need 40 to 45 trucks at airport, which is
Oh my God.
which is barely impossible. There is a problem. So finally, we went back to the commissioner of airport that please allow containers to be stuffed at airport. As far as the ground realities are concerned, container cannot enter into the airport, ocean freight container. That ULD, that is unit load device, is different from the air carrier's unit load device. Both boxes are totally different in size, shape, and the capacity. After lots of trouble, lots of hurdle, we finally got the approval. Only that is the first time. And during this 34 years of career, as of now, I have seen only that time we took approval and the container of ocean freight enter into the airport, got it stuffed, and that movement from airport to Tughlakabad gone on the surface boat, and then from there onward on the ocean float. So I must say that those 14-15 days was totally difficult, merely impossible. We could not have any thought process how to deliver it. But yes, there is always a solution to every problem. Either you focus on hurdles or to a solution. Is the focus of a true leader. Every leader has certain crises, every leader has certain solutions. But I must say that whosoever shows their battle during the crisis is the true leader for me. As far as we all listen, read, a lot of time that glass is either empty, half empty, or half full. But I must say that glass is always refillable. Either I put a mark on the paper, either you focus on that black spot on the paper or the entire white paper. For me, that white paper is a solution, and that only point mark of black is a hurdle. So always being a leader, focus on the solution rather to crib or cry on the hurdle. That's what I must say, that crisis is there, so does the solution.
Amazing, Mr. Pant. Your experience in leading through a crisis is truly, truly invaluable. And thank you for sharing those important lessons with us today. All right, so moving further, sustainability is becoming increasingly important in supply chain management, Mr. Pant. So what are some of the key challenges you face when aligning corporate goals with ESG objectives, and how do you navigate these?
Sustainability. I must say, an amazing question. This question itself is a huge, broad ocean. You can speak entire day in and out on this topic. It is very difficult yet challenging topic. But on the other hand, it is very easiest because whatever I say, somewhere, somehow it hits the sustainability topic. But still, I will try my best to answer this question. When aligning corporate goals with ESG objectives, that is environment, social, or the governance objectives, companies feel several key challenges like transparency, supplier compliances, innovation, or could be sustainability procurements. Transparency, providing a clear picture to customer, regardless of any underlying math, is essential. Ensuring supply chain transparency is crucial for holding all parties accountable. If you are hiding something, you are missing something, be clear, be transparent to your customer, because customer is king. If you're hiding something, that customer will pass that half information to their respective client, and that entire hide and seek will create a lot of mess for you. So be transparent. Supplier compliance. Ensuring that supplier adhere to the ESG standard requires a comprehensive understanding of all the third party in the supply chain. This includes ensuring for fair wages, appropriate working hours for the supplier's labor, adherence to the law of land. Like we do not award any, as a company, we do not award any contract to any third party, including small truckers, if they fail to follow these regulations of labor law or fair wages or fair working hours. Innovation. Innovation is key to promoting sustainability. Business can leverage, I must say, technology, collaboration to develop new solutions that reduce environmental impact and improve efficiency. Like digitalization with quick action and less paperwork are the best outcome of the technology as far as Sanjeev Pant is concerned. Sanjeev Pant's point of view is concerned. In my point of view, in addition to lot many other Internet of Things, that is IoTs, sustainability procurement. Nowadays, sustainability procurement are lots of products are there, like practicing aim to minimize environmental impact while still meeting stakeholder requirements. Prioritizing supply chain sustainability is vital due to its significant impact on the environment. Traditional supply chain often involve excessive transportation, packaging, and wasteful practices. We focus on reducing transportation needs by consolidating. Like say, I must say that we cannot reduce if any logistic require immediate transportation, then we have to arrange a truck. But we always try to plan out all the shipments in a consolidation and towards the end user requirement. If any, say, multiple shipments require on 27th of September, then we consolidate them and use only one truck instead of multiple trucks. On the other hand, our all vendors operate on the CNG vehicle. Additionally, we have switched our genset within the office. We have a huge genset from diesel to CNG and replace all the CFLs, all the tube lights from our office to the LEDs. In our office, to reduce electricity consumption, water and solar typically are our upcoming assignments within the group. Being an old high school, sustainability rests on three main pillars. When I started my career, we used to say people, planet, purpose, or profit. Nowadays, it is ESG. For true sustainability, these elements must work. You need to focus on the people, you need to focus on the planet, and ultimately, without money, without profit, you cannot run the business. So ESG is very important for me.
Rightly said, Mr. Pant, and your insights into the challenges of aligning ESG objectives are crucial. Thank you for sharing your approach to it. With the development of AI algorithms, logistics companies can now analyze vast data sets to forecast demand, optimize route planning, and improve inventory management. So, Mr. Pant, what advice would you give to the aspiring leaders in logistics about leveraging these emerging technologies that are shaping the future of supply chain operations?
You already touched the main agenda of this question, like data analytics, route optimization, inventory management, or the peak business forecast. You already touched almost all the aspects of the technology. But as far as technology is concerned, it is a future for our forefather worked very hard for money, fame, name, that's it. And our future leader need to focus on data and technology. I still remember my earlier class days of Lean Six Sigma, where my guru, my teacher used to say, Sanjeev, few has data, rest everybody has got. Similar, the technology play a very vital role as far as data is concerned, as far as their IoTs or their outcome is concerned. I still remember that instead of owning 4 flat by my father, nowadays true leaders are focusing on the 4 million data points, 4 million end users, 4 million commodities, who is taking what, who is liking what, accordingly they are customizing their options. So instead of those 4 flat, now people are focusing on those 4 data points. Tech, AI algorithm, first from my side, are very crucial for weight and volume, or somewhere on the orientation label on the packages. Utilizing AI tools to accurately read, label, and interpret orientation instruction, whether you need to put like this, or stay away from the sun, keep it under the sun shadow lights, or keep it away from the you can say the fireworks or the electricity MCBs. Nowadays on the ground, our ground operation teams are not that much capable enough to understand what orientation label is all about, what weight and volume, what minor centimeters are playing or creating a difference. But on the AI tech side, those machines can easily read those labels, easily read that weight and volume, and give us blink that this packet need to be stored here or there. As you said, past and data. I must say, past and data of freight purchase versus sale. Analyzing historical data on freight purchase compared to sales can offer insight into pattern and help optimize logistics strategies. Understanding these trends is very crucial for efficient supply chain management systems. Efficient supply chain management systems have these capabilities to track buying and selling patterns, and then a true leader can use them very effectively. Forecasting for peak days or months, leveraging technology, help identifying peak periods in demand, which month, which days are going to be high for us. So rather to go for a bargain or a negotiation at that time, data is there. You can buy the capacity well in advance, so that you are not going to save a lot of money, but still you will make a good handsome money. Past and data of freight purchase versus sales, I already said. What else? Forecasting for peak days, clear. The data points are clear. There are multiple points, but still, as I said, we can discuss tech for the entire day. Embrace automations, invest in the robotics, automated systems, utilize data analytics, leverage big data to gain insight into demand forecasting, integrated IoT solutions, implemented device systems for real-time tracking, shipments, or your vehicle sometimes, use AI for predictive analytics, focus on sustainability again, export technology, and enhance sustainability such as electric vehicle and eco-friendly packaging. So far, there are lots of other, but if I have to summarize few, I have already given here, Sunny. So far, that's all about my submission on this question.
Great, Mr. Pant, and your guidance on leveraging technology in logistics is incredibly valuable. Thank you for sharing your insights with us. All right, so now on to the last question for this session. As you have enrolled in a course from Directors Institute for your boardroom journey, were there any specific aspects that particularly stood out to you?
First and foremost, 2 months back versus now, I feel that I have upskilled myself. But if I have to conclude the entire journey so far in single sentence, that I is a non-finance background. After the modules, sessions, teaching, I must say that I am not an expert now on the finance matter, but still I can contribute with the CFO. I can contribute in the board meetings that yes, this is not right, or this could be handled differently. So a non-finance background is now, after this module or this session from the Director Institute, gives me the strength and capabilities to be, you can say, executive sort of thing, or a layman sort of thing, that yes, I am now a finance guy. Lot of teachings on finance matters, lot of teachings on sections. ESG is also one topic. Earlier, we are running here or roaming here and there on the people, planet, and profit. Now we understood that it is changed. Now we have to focus on the ESG. So this journey of very small so far, but yes, after 2 months, I feel that within 2 months, I am graduated on the finance matters and on the ESG matters.
Great to hear that, Mr. Pant, and thank you for sharing your profound knowledge and expertise in logistics and supply chain management with us today. Your contributions to the field are truly inspiring, Mr. Pant, and I'm sure that your story will encourage others to strive for innovation and excellence in their own careers. And we are grateful for the wisdom you imparted today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sunny, for your time and this interview. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. And to all the viewers who are watching, we look forward to sharing more inspiring stories and insights from remarkable leaders in our next session. Until then, keep upskilling and finding joy in your journey. Thank you so much and have a nice time.
Thank you.